Okay.
Oh, ready then?
Just want to let you
So
know.
you have
I wore this shirt for today.
uh,
It's one of my favorites.
Dwight, you ignorant slut.
It's a good
Yeah.
episode.
For those of you that can't see her shirt, that's
I was
what it
at one
says.
point I was gonna get up to the
And-
camera.
Oh,
You've
Yeah.
never seen the
yeah,
Office.
go for it.
You've never watched The Office?
My brother has so much
Are
homework.
you serious? For real?
What? No.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
like 5 things.
I've seen some memes online,
I guess, but you gotta know where they come from to actually get a good laugh out of it.
This is true. Anyways, welcome to
You have an
It's
intro.
Not You. It's me. Wait, no, it's not me. Woo!
It's
gonna
for
be.
sure not me.
It's not me.
It's most definitely you.
It's you.
That's
It's you.
clearly the name because
We already know that my brother feels very serious about that.
yeah, I'm not the problem.
He's like,
You are.
it's most definitely not me.
No, definitely.
It's you.
Wait, is that a fact? Like that's a thing
Well, yeah.
for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What?
No, no.
Well, he also hasn't been in a lot of
Sorry.
situations.
That's because I haven't done my own intro yet, and you're right. I'm holding us back from what's really important.
Which is?
I'm 26 years old. I've never known love. That's all there is you need to know about me. I'm what they call in the business a hopeless romantic. Emphasis on hopeless.
Uh-huh.
You write romantic and like little words that can disappear. You can do your
There's a
thing
song
with
that
this.
goes, hopeless, not romantic. I forgot how
I wish I knew this song. I'd continue to sing it to you, but I don't know it.
Like
I'm sorry.
That was real for you to admit that.
R&B song.
I'll
Okay,
sing
so
along.
I was gonna nod
you
until
can,
she
you
was
can
like,
somehow say the same thing. Well, I'm gonna introduce our guest for today because it's gonna be a good episode. But real quick, we'll do that real quick, like where he's like, "Oh, I'm 26 and I've never known love," and then you can kind of say your age and if you've ever known love or if you aspire to.
Oh, cool.
And then that's kind of like the intro that we've been doing.
Vlog.
and we wrote some shit, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna introduce her.
Is it? I'm 32. I don't know. I don't know if maybe. I'm sure I have. I'm sure I've had.
You think you've been in love then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh, I see a seasoned veteran. Okay. Lena the Stitcha, the seasoned vet. She's been there, she's seen it, she's done it. And she's gonna tell us what it's like.
Lena the Stitcha, she's been in love multiple times.
Oh my god, this is weird. All right.
Or at least she thinks she's been in love, right?
No, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll dive into this.
What is love?
We'll unpack it.
Yeah, we can figure that out.
We'll unpack it. Let's see what I wrote here. Oh, okay. So we do have a special guest today, as I said. And she is what? Lena the Stitcha, but I like how you said it earlier.
You do what you
want. No,
want.
because he did his research. How cute. Come on.
Hey.
Say it. Introduce her. That beginning thing real quick that you told me earlier. Come on, she's gonna like it. She didn't like it.
No, I fucking. Oh, no, I can't.
Fine, you got it.
No, I can't.
Yeah.
Okay, I can. All right, fine. I'll do it. Only because you said that I should do it.
There you go.
Not because I wanted to or anything.
Yeah. No, he's good at
Lena the Stitcha, do what your grandmother does for fun, right? That's the thing.
That's actually how you should say it. I do what your grandmother does for fun.
I was doing that shit all fucking day.
Yeah, you're really good. Good for you. That's how it comes
He
across.
brought it up and I was like, oh, you did your homework. Oh my god, that's so cute.
Oh my god, you searched me up.
He had to. He does good research. He's always like, who are we having on our show?
Oh my god, what do you know about me?
Only the important stuff.
What do you know about me? Well, we know that you're a talented artist who stitches the coolest pieces of art.
And I'm kind of mad and embracing for you to stitch them. I was like, that would be a waste of her time here. She's not here to stitch for me.
Based on some of the things you've told me, you've had some wild dating in stories that we're going to get into. And we'll unpack a little bit. And we actually met at a singles event.
Yeah, we did.
Fire. I want to know what that's like for sure.
I was waiting for that to come up.
Yeah, we're going to dive into that. But obviously, really quickly, you can tell people a little bit about yourself real quick, like a little history of who you are, and then like a little rundown of your dating history, like a snippet, like the back of the book, and then we're gonna get into it so that we can unpack it, unload it,
the back of the book,
unfold it, everything.
Oh, y'all better be unning too.
Yeah, we're that one.
So I'm Maria Elena. Maria Elena.
Maria Elena. What does that mean?
That's her name.
My mother just wanted
Okay.
a super long name.
Oh,
My mother
wait,
wanted
this
to
is the
keep
lore.
Maris in the name.
Because there's more than one Maris.
My younger sister.
Okay.
Maria Alexandra.
It's kind of it's kind of a vibe though.
Cute.
You know what I
Okay.
Maria
mean?
But for sure, people
It
call
sounds
me.
like you're from a telenovela.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would say
I'm
that.
in a couple of reggaeton songs too.
Hell yeah,
I'm
you
sure
are.
y'all have like saying my name.
Yeah, we have. Maria Elena.
I don't know what. I came from Boston. I've been in Miami for
That's a real
5
place?
years. Huh?
That's a real place.
Yes.
It's not a government psyop.
Mm-mm.
Boston is real.
Yeah.
Boston. It's real. She came from there, and you've been in Miami for 5 years.
5 years.
Okay.
Boston.
How many? Okay, so how many boyfriends have you had in your
Ooh,
lifetime?
I don't know. That because we can talk about that.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, but wait, what do you
Okay.
consider a boyfriend?
Yeah, that's what I
I
wanted
just
to.
can't have my mom watching this shit.
Just don't send it to her then. Why?
That
You're,
bitch be online.
you're a grown ass woman, mama. Mama, she's lived her life.
Oh my god.
It's not a couple, but less than a few.
What was your question?
Okay, so what do you consider a boyfriend? That was my question. That became my question because
Yeah.
I
Monogamy
wanted to
is
know your perspective.
Like mutual exclusivity, right?
Yeah.
No.
We're together.
Does
I guess.
does the amount of time count as like to count them as a boyfriend or not? Is dating do you once you in your when you're in the dating field, like not the dating field, but the dating era, do you consider that boyfriend and girlfriend? Is that because you're just dating each other? Is it because you're exclusive? Like what do you consider it?
Someone
I
who's
feel like there's levels to
consistent,
this
right?
shit.
That's why it's weird because I've had people that want to who wanted to jump into a relationship, but we had just met a couple weeks ago,
Okay.
and I was like, we didn't even like, who are you?
So
we don't even know.
You want like some kind of courting period? You don't want someone to say, "Well, clearly I want you because I want to date you," and just play off that. Like these are my intentions. So what's the middle ground?
No, because it's fine. Well, I was actually picking up my kitchen, and I was thinking about this. I was kind of prepping. A lot of time, there's like the intimate part first, and then
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's just
so that was
right.
part of my. But I always thought my relationship would come from a childhood friend,
Interesting.
like
Okay.
the whole best friend. We grew up together, and I've had some of those where I've known people for like 6, 7, now almost 20 years.
Okay.
And we've never, as
Done
an adult, gotten into a relationship.
Okay.
Because they're either in their,
Not the right
they
time.
moved on.
Okay.
Everyone moved on.
Right.
Yeah.
We've grown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I always thought it'd be like a friend, like someone who.
So they friend zone. You friend zone them.
And you want them to like claw their way out eventually, is what you're saying? You're like, after 6, 7 years of being a friend, I want one of them to.
Well, I just thought we
pictured it that way.
like the relationship in movies. People grow up together and they're like friends, and I was like, this is my best friend. Like, there's no since I was 14. Like, oh, that's cute.
Okay.
That was your romantic fantasy, I guess, right? I mean, I don't know. I guess like every guy's like, I wish like a hot girl moving next door and she's like, oh, the same shit I like, and we'll just get married.
Is that true for you?
Maybe.
Okay.
He said maybe. Yeah, a little bit.
To plot a couple of movies.
He said, yeah,
I don't have to do any work because she's already there. Like, you're forced to experience.
You're already like playing basketball with her. Like, whatever.
It's like, oh, I'm grilling her if I go, like.
You have a pool party. She's coming over. She has one.
The social boundary is broken because now it's like laid bare. You see how I'm living. I see how you're living.
That's true.
If you're a slob, I'm not going to be coming the same way.
No, the little guy's going crazy in there. You do have a new mascot on set.
What about you? What's your romantic fantasy then?
Romantic.
Is it pretty much The Notebook?
No, imagine.
I still haven't seen The Notebook.
I mean,
just saw it
originally I thought I was gonna be with my high school sweetheart, so yeah, that was just some shit like that.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 32. I've been with people since we were like 14.
Right.
13.
So, yeah.
That's a long fucking time.
I have no idea. However it happens, it happens.
I don't think I'd want to do anything. I'm as an adult. Adult ruins a lot of shit.
People know. I'm saying, like, now, how do I, how do I feel about that? Like, love situation? How do I find it?
Like, you don't believe in it anymore? Is that what it is?
No, I believe in it. I'm just saying, like, I think it's just gonna find me now at this point. I don't know where it's gonna come from.
You drop your pen.
I don't know if
pick it
it's
up,
gonna be
someone's gonna
somebody
be
that I
there.
know exactly. I don't know if it's gonna be somebody I meet somewhere, some fucking random. It's random today. So many fucking options now. Like we have the phone, we have the internet. There's
You're not wrong.
bump into people at all kinds of places. The elevator, don't underestimate the elevator, yo.
So, what content should you like?
You know what I'm saying? Being in the elevator with people, like shit. I'm just saying.
Well, you should have conversation in the elevator.
Yeah, compliment. If just make one compliment to
Better if you
anybody.
smell good too, because you're in an elevator.
You can
smell
compliment
that
anybody
so
on
fast.
on anything. Oh, nice shoes. Oh, thank you. Oh, what do you do for work? Boom, boom, boom. Bam. In
Yeah.
there. In there. Just started the convo.
That is really the conversation starter. That seems like that's how you should break the ice if you were gonna do that.
Straight up.
I'm on an elevator pitch.
Oh my god, thank you. Where are you going? Oh, I'm going to work. Where do you work? That's it. Bam. New friend.
I think it's easier for girls.
Nah, men just overthink shit. The male species. The male species overthinks things.
I don't think so. I think women overthink it. Like, why conversation with
Why
someone?
can we make friends so easily and you don't have like zero friends?
I'm saying, well, our friends are deeper. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that our friends are not deeper? I've known my friends for like 20 plus years, and look, I met her last year.
Hey.
And look,
Last year.
Celia that we had on like 3 episodes ago, I met her like 2 months ago.
I'm just saying that we don't go around sharing our life stories, telling what we work to random dudes on the street. You look at them, you do a little nod. They do a little
Y'all
nod.
think you
That's
you
it.
guys are driven by ego, so
Ego?
you're not like looking at each other like humans. Oh, hey.
I broke it.
I didn't break it. Whoa, I just shocked it though. Wee!
You're overcomplicating it. It's not about
No.
ego, it's not nothing. It's like you
It's
see a
real.
dude and you do a little nod. A nod means all right. I'm not trying to kill you either. That's cool.
Exactly.
you
But
really
you guys
wanna
are not
know.
gonna talk to each other.
For what?
Why not? You never know. That person could be somebody that you can do business with.
Maybe.
See, that's how I see it.
But it's
too.
about the setting.
But for some reason, when it comes down to men, for example, if we're out and a guy wants to just buy us a drink and starts talking to us while we're out in
You're
that
gonna get weirded out?
setting, it's like we don't see it as,
Oh, right.
you know,
Right,
like we
right.
don't see it as that, like, because I've said the same thing to somebody else. And for some reason, it's like not believed.
Interesting.
Like, so you're gonna get a drink from him, and you know I'm here, and I'm like, well, I was there.
Right.
You was doing your own thing. I was just gonna buy myself a drink, and he
I
offered.
Yeah, what do you want me to
And
do?
it started to like,
You want me to say no?
If it's for free, it's for me.
Come on now.
it's not your money.
And
Like,
now I have a new friend, huh?
right.
Hello.
So that's
Hello.
yeah.
So yeah, you know. See, so what you gotta say about that, huh? You gonna counteract for that one? No, I'm just kidding.
Not really, actually.
I'm just kidding. Well, my brother
I'm
comes
just
from a different
like-
generation. I think that's why he asked you
Yeah.
what generation.
And
they
not
come
even
from,
then, I'm
because
considered socially awkward.
they don't even go dancing. They don't like.
Yeah, that's
There's a lot of things that they don't do that we do. Still.
Exactly. The whole courting thing, that's different.
how do you court a girl?
You see? Therein lies the problem.
She's got questions for you, boy.
You try to do things traditionally, you think that's what they want.
But what's traditionally?
What's
You ask her to go out and
traditionally?
just talk to her, right? And that's not what you do. Is like, "Hi, pretty person. Hi, I wanted to talk to you." And then, you know, you
No, people sound like a caveman.
do the thing. Right?
Because if you sound like a caveman, then that could be half of the problem right there.
Yes.
But no, he's intelligent. I'm sure he doesn't sound like a caveman
No,
right now.
not usually. Sometimes. That's
Oh, you're
part of my
saying that
problem.
you just go up to them and you start talking to
No,
them.
I was using foolish hyperbole there. I was being very, very, very hyperbolic, very exaggerative, very.
No, but I'm saying, like, you go up to them and you talk to them.
Well, if there's a girl that I think is like pretty enough, and I'm like, okay, maybe look
Like,
at her
that's
too
really my
long.
tradition.
Yeah, I go up to them and ask them, like, you know, I saw you, I thought you were pretty. I want to get to know you. If you're open to that, can I get your number? Maybe to go eat or something, right? You guys get food or some shit, and then you guys talk.
Be like, sure.
And most women are
We
gonna
gotta
say
be
yes
speedy.
because well, yeah, most women want food, right? So it's like
Yeah,
here,
what's
you
the
know.
food? Fuck, where we going?
But then, like, I somehow overcomplicate it by asking them what they want to eat. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm just gonna tell bitches like women, I guess, not bitches.
So I know we're all fixing ourselves here. It's okay.
I'm just gonna tell women from now on. This is what it is. Don't question me and nothing else.
This is where we're going. We're going for some tacos
Nah, I'm kidding.
on Wednesday, and that's
But
it.
like, society is so different. Like,
it works.
it's.
I dated a white guy last summer who would do that. He'd tell me like what time to be ready by. and where we were gonna go.
Oh.
And were you into that?
Okay, but not all the time.
It wasn't all the time,
Oh, okay,
but this
okay.
one time he was like, "Hey, you
That's
know, be
cool.
considerate of what you're gonna wear."
That's cool. You see, I like that. So he
Yeah.
planned it out.
Yeah, there was like reservations.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Let's go take initiative.
Bravo.
White man.
Good white man.
I always called him the white man.
The white man. Oh, we're gonna get into that. Okay, so first of all, really quickly, tell us about your dating history, like kind of like the synopsis that you, just like a dating history synopsis. Like I kind of gave you mine, and I've given it to them already too.
Okay.
I've never known love.
But the synopsis is like what I told you, like, oh, from 14 to 21, I had a boyfriend.
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Yeah.
in my teenage life, it was people that I've known.
Okay. So it was friends that you already, like it was people you already
Yeah, that I've seen on a
It wasn't a
daily
new people.
basis. Sometimes, but when I got older, it stayed
Okay.
in there, in that group. Because it was like a crew of us growing up that did capoeira, like our martial art.
Nice. It's
Yeah.
like the dancing thing, right?
Yeah. So
That's
I
cool.
grew up doing that from like 13 to 23. Like I'm still associated with the group.
That's
Like,
That's cool.
like I grew up with everybody. There's like generations of people.
Yeah, it's a close knit
Yeah.
community.
So we learned how to do like community work and organizing, and we learned how to do like logistical shit or like at a young age. So it was pretty dope. And we were learning this martial art. So like instruments, learning how to sing in Portuguese, hold a space, how many people are here, donations, it was
All kinds of things.
who's running movements, who's gonna run music, a lot of that shit. So we were all around the same age.
Okay.
So my dating came from
Yeah, because you guys spent a lot of time together.
right.
Makes sense.
So I was like most of my teenage, and then I think once I hit 20s, I dated a few people. Oh,
All right. So, as you were saying, and then in your 20s, you're getting into the dating history of your 20s.
yeah. That shouldn't have done that.
You shouldn't have done what?
Just what I did. I would have done different. Just
In your 20s?
I would go back and redo.
You, in your 20s?
Yes.
With specific said person or multiple people?
Life. Yeah.
Decisions you made?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Well, I think everyone says that, right? Like the whole hindsight 2020, wisdom benefiting the youth of nothing, right? Like,
and when you say that, like let's say that there's like a 20-year-old Lena watching somewhere.
what would you tell her?
Like going through the same stuff. Like, what do you mean by that? Like you would have done that life different. Like
to take care of the mind before making decisions.
Oh.
Bro, that shit, because you don't know it. And I think adulthood sucks is because those who maybe they're more sensitive, because there's a lot of people who don't even fucking know how they feel in certain parts of their body, like when it's a physical injury.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Right. So a lot of people don't know how they behave or how they come across. It takes a lot of reminding to be like, realize what the fuck you just said, and then we can hash it out. You know, just that
Yeah,
reflective
but that
part.
accountability like is far and few, right? For some
Right.
to actually have that introspection.
So for
and
those
even
who
everyone
have
else.
it just seems like dating and fucking around and situationships.
That's the thing.
Fire.
That's
Oh,
what you
I
did.
thought yes. That's the
what you have.
word.
Okay.
Yes.
Lena the Stitcha.
And these are situationships that people I still know today.
Okay. So you had more situationships than you had relationships.
Oh, that's a perspective.
Okay. Okay. So if you could give us like in a pie form, like, oh, I've had 80% situationships and 20% relationships. Is it something like that?
Well, back then, yeah.
No, in general, like your whole life right now, up to today.
I don't know how to answer that because I know it's way bigger than everything else.
Like 85, 50.
Like, if we talk numerically, I've had.
Interesting.
See, I don't know if I should
bigger?
even.
What do you mean bigger than everything else?
Like, it takes up like so much of like the life, like you're with or without even intentionally making it. You watch Sex in the City?
Yeah.
I just finished watching that shit. Carrie, that's all she fucking did. Was like her and men, and then her and friends, and then her writing.
I see what you
It
mean.
was just like
it can
mentioned.
take over.
Yes, without, well, you're still fucking multitasking. Then you got this
Of
burnout.
course.
And then if you don't know what the fuck is happening in your body or why you're reacting the way that you're reacting, then it becomes more frustrating.
Which is why.
What do you mean?
Which is why you're saying the mental health thing. Like you have to take care of it.
Like people have control of how they react to something. One, that takes practice. Two, it takes a real acknowledgement, right? So especially in relationships. Or, I mean, people always say that how you react, how you behave, and how you react to certain things in your relationship comes from your childhood. So how were you raised that then shows up into how you're dating.
Now.
But
it
then
don't make sense now.
But then it's also what was going on before this happened. Like the question is, what happened to you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But with everything, it's always what happened.
Literally, who hurt you?
Exactly. It's what did you go through?
And then how did you heal? How did you know how to heal? Did you know that you need healing? Is this okay for you? Because you got motherfucker narcissists. Like, I am the way I'm not changing. How you feel is your problem.
Damn girl, even you made your water shake.
Ooh.
Speaking of water shake.
I spilled a little.
I'll take a water break.
I spilled un poquito. I'm spilling shit.
I think we'll be good. There's dogs. They'll lick it up later.
That's true. But yeah.
So okay, let's just get perspective.
Your turn.
Stop. No, we're not playing with you.
What? No.
Lay down. Okay. I see what you mean now. That makes sense.
I forgot what we're
yeah.
talking about.
I've had.
Well, you were putting I feel like you don't know what she's talking about because you were like putting faces like.
I'm confused. Yeah.
I'm in a relationship now. We'll count him.
Okay, so what you're in right now is
it's
a full blown relationship.
How do you count it though? What's your rubric?
We decided that we were together.
Okay.
This is, you know.
Like you just had a conversation. It was like you, me, yeah.
Yeah, after like some time, but it always started as a situationship, and then
so they asked you to be their girlfriend or whatever.
That or it would just happen naturally.
What does that mean?
We would know where we stood within each other after conversation. So yeah, pretty much.
But it's not necessarily like, oh, do you want to be my girlfriend? It's just like
an agreement.
Right. Right.
A contract, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Like an understanding.
Yes.
It's an understanding.
I like that. It's definitely not a contract.
It's a contract.
It's an understanding.
Bound.
It's like, okay, you and me, we're doing this. This is what we're doing. I'm not seeing anybody else. You're not seeing anybody else. Okay, cool. I see you most of the time. I like spending time with you.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Congrats.
Cool. Yeah.
Wee! Cue the confetti.
So like, you don't have to say.
You can have confetti pop up electronically on the screen.
You don't have to say the words like "you have to be my girlfriend." You can just say like "me with you."
It's interesting because my guy, the person who I'm dating, I call him my guy.
My guy.
My
hey,
guy.
my guy.
My guy.
My guy now.
Alright, so my guy.
No, my guy. That wasn't said.
Yeah.
It was just known.
Why wasn't it said?
I don't know.
What wasn't said?
The whole "you, my girlfriend."
Yeah.
Now.
It would just be.
And is it not a thing for girls to be like "you, my boyfriend" now? Like, you know, we're in a modern feminist age.
So in the beginning,
you could.
In the beginning, I did technically. Like we were fucking around, and then we went to Colombia in September. My first time out of the country. We went to Colombia together, and we came back. And then literally the weekend. So I've known him too.
Oh, you've known him for a while.
When here in Miami.
Okay. You know him here.
A friend of
Okay.
So yeah.
So now
he was cool.
Was it always like that?
Ish. Like I would invite them.
Wait, hold that thought, yeah. Okay, so it seems like you have experience with relationships and situationships. Regardless of the situationship or
regardless of the ratio.
So, how do you know when it's time to like let go? Do you usually break up with them? Do they break up with you? Has it been a 50-50? I know I keep going numerically, but I feel like some people just need to see it numerically.
Yeah.
Because like
I like numbers.
They don't know you. Yeah, like
Some
numbers
of
help people understand shit.
Numbers good.
Even people who are not good with numbers, I'm not good with it.
But like all of it.
All of it.
All of that. It's been 50-50. It's been silent. It's been ghosting. It's been me. It's been
not me. It's been you. It's been you. It's been them.
So, like, for this modern age, what do you think has been the best way, and what has been the worst way? And do you think was any of that your
Of
fault
what,
or
breaking up?
Do you
Yeah,
know
break
your
it
red
up.
flags?
Are you supposed to like ghost somebody because like it's just easier? Like, why bother fucking pouring your heart out if you're just gonna say goodbye, type of thing?
Are you
Tell
a
me that one time.
ghoster or have you been ghosted? Or both?
Both.
Oh, she's both.
Well, all right. Well, first of all, everyone's a fucking human, right?
But
so
everybody's
like,
a ghost.
learn.
Everybody's a human, but not everybody's a ghost.
That yeah.
Okay, so you've been the ghoster and you've been ghosted. So tell us more about that.
You just don't want to talk to them anymore.
Okay. Your first situation ever would be with the word ghost. Was it you or was it them? Who was it? You get ghosted or were you the ghost?
Once
the
I got
first
ghosted.
time? You got
For
ghosted
sure.
first.
I'm sensing a trend.
When I was a while ago. Nowadays, because this is like a different lifetime now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so now it's been effort of communication, but then also if it's been explained that shit's going to the left, and I'm just like, nah, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm already telling you, oh
Jesus,
it's already okay.
You're right there, pal.
Let me just
Like I just had to let that one out my system, guys. Don't worry about me. Keep going.
Um. Yeah.
Okay, so you got ghosted first. And then I mean you feel that way, and then you ghosted somebody else.
Yeah. They'll be avoiding conflict, or it's just like I already told you it ain't working out, so I don't know what you're expecting.
Okay, that's a different type of ghosting, I guess.
You already said
you already laid it out. Yeah, that's already understood.
You set your boundaries, and you're like, I'm done here.
That's different.
I avoid conflict.
Okay.
I just forget to respond.
Okay, I'm just human.
That's the thing.
And I'm emotional.
Avoiding conflict is
I
the
forget
thing.
to respond.
Okay, so would you say that you always have strong feelings for them, and that's why like it gets complicated?
Right, which then falls into your first question of like love and shit. Is it? Because then you learn what type of behavior you have. Like your attachment style.
What does that mean? What's attachment style?
Like there are people like if you start dating somebody and then it's always like back to back seeing them. Like attachment style. Are you someone who doesn't need to see your partner every single day of the week? Is it every other time? Is distance okay? What type of communicator are you? Like, do you need a fucking text message or can we go sometime and then follow up later? You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
That's been interesting to think because I want a text message. You fucking text me back, but I was listening to a podcast and she's my favorite. Sabrina someone.
You don't know
I love her.
Name?
No, I just know her first name.
Like I know the important part.
Yeah.
If I see her, I yell Sabrina, and she'll know.
But she talks about the pretty much what's happening chemically in your body when you're waiting and when you receive that text message.
Like a drug chemical reaction kind of thing, like it just
like hormone, like yeah.
Like coincides with
Zohar. Sabrina Zohar. Yeah, she's fucking great.
Well,
I love
there's a word. There's a word for that. Like almost like it's almost like when you think you're dumb because you become it's like intrusive thoughts, like all of these things, but it's almost like it becomes obsessive. So it's something else. It's not love.
Come on, it's
limerence.
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 I'm not familiar with this word.
I've heard this word. Well, the thing is that I saw the word, and then so I think it's limerence. Check it out. Something you have face value just yet, but it is something like that. It's where you think that you're in love with somebody, and it could be like the first time that you're experiencing it, right? Because it becomes this obsessive. It becomes like that we're like, oh, I already told you that it's over or whatever, and then they still like.
See, but no,
so now you have to like
no, you don't
or whatever. Right. You have to block them or you have to like take it to the next level. It couldn't be cordial because homeboy thinks that he's in love with you or something. But yeah, it's limited. I think it's limited.
I guess that's the word.
Beepity beepity.
That's the word of the day.
The word of the day is limerence. Oh.
That was not on you.
The word of the day is limerence.
So I like the attachment style thing. I like the attachment style thing that you're talking about. Is that like a conversation you have with like your partners early on, or how does that work?
I don't know. Not everything is the same with everybody.
Okay, so share some experience. How is it different for someone on the other side of the proverbial field who doesn't know shit about shit?
I guess. I'm not touchy. Like, what do you mean? Like love language? Like, what do you
All
mean?
that. What do you mean?
All the love language.
I don't understand attachment style, love language, all that shit. What all that stuff just confuses the fuck out of me.
People have different. Well, you know what love language means, or no?
I know people say it.
But you don't know what it means.
It's like
It's not something that's said. Everybody has different ways of expressing the way that they show love. In other words,
it's not just telling
like
people.
not everybody is the same.
You know,
Obviously,
not everyone goes up
It's
to you and
obvious.
it's like, bitch, I love you.
Hold on. I'm gonna use a Stitch reference.
Wow. Okay.
It's so corny.
I love this.
Not everybody's cut from the same cloth.
Oh.
Stitched from the same thread.
Wow.
Are there different?
I like
Aren't there
that.
different size threads
Yeah.
and shit?
No, you're right. You're right. Don't doubt yourself. You're you're going.
Woo! All right.
Different strokes for different
That
folks.
needs to go on a
But for
t-shirt.
real, so the love
But
language
like,
thing
do you
is-
ask people that kind of thing? Like, and how do you have that conversation?
Do you
I think
want
it
to?
comes up later as you start like developing that love, and then you start
That's a
noticing.
long
like,
time. How do you develop a love? You don't know the love
If you
language.
have
Attachment
a
style.
month or two, depends how much time you're spending with
Because
somebody.
how is that gonna happen though? Because what if they want me to fuck off and I want to fucking fuck on and I'm like, hey bitch, I miss you, bitch, and they're like, this is fucking annoying, you know?
Okay, well that's the thing that she doesn't want to be with
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
And she doesn't want to be with you. That's
Well,
she's not your bitch.
but here's the thing: how was I gonna know if that was right or wrong? Maybe I do niggas. I think that's what she fucking wants. Then.
That they
Guys,
want what she wants.
Like, why can't people just be like, this is what I want? Now fuck off.
No,
And I'll be
wait.
like, I'll check in with you.
Like what? Are you
something.
supposed to show up somewhere with like a fucking shirt that just has all the check marks? Like this is what I want.
You know what?
No,
That would be beneficial to me.
but going into
The list.
no, going to when we met, that conversation came up. And it was just had casually.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I don't remember. I was drunk.
I'll ask a stranger that question. Like to me, that's not really like an
thing.
intimate conversation. Like if
What's
I'm
your
with,
attachment
my homegirls and we're all like
I don't know.
want to jump
You're
in
like,
our
what are you looking
conversation.
for?
Yeah, if like there's already a thing going, like
Especially if you're at a singles event, that's what you know you're there for.
That's
It's
the
a
secret.
date.
So what was that like? The singles when you guys were at?
such a good time.
Well, number one, it was very organized. Very organized. It was
That
my
was, like,
first,
the best
It was
one
my
for me.
first time at a single. That's my first
Now
only
respect
time.
you. Our singles events were like,
Well,
lame.
it was
Or-
last year, first of all, 2024. My first time
Okay.
and only time.
I went alone.
Very organized. Very organized.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Like they had like when you got there, you signed up, and then they had like different color little like sticker things that you would wear to like symbol, like make a symbol of like, oh, am I into girls? Am I into guys? Am I here for dating? Am I here for
So you
friends?
see, they already
Am I
had
here
a
for
check
both?
what's going on. I could have just added more checks to it.
Exactly. Then they had like an icebreaker card. Thing.
Yeah, it was like a bingo card.
Yeah.
You go up to
And
somebody.
you can just go up to somebody and like ask them a question. And it was like an icebreaker. Like, oh, what's your childhood memory, your favorite childhood memory or some shit.
That's trash.
And then this, whatever, I don't remember what
Something
the fuck
about
it was. But
yeah.
they were, actually a lot of them were trash, I'm not gonna lie. They could do better. Somebody could get up in there and put,
That's what they
maybe
want.
Chatiana now is helping them. make better
They
ones.
want you to read it and be like, this is garbage.
We call the look. Let me drink water. Thank you, dude. That was smart.
Every time that's the toughest the time you drink.
It makes a difference. It really does. Even like 2 little sips. We call ChatGPT Chatiana now just to make it easier because ChatGPT has too many syllables or like whatever. It's
It's
just
not even the syllables. They just
It's
roll
something.
off the tongue the same
does,
way. You
it
had to give
does.
her a name. You had to personify her.
she's a person now.
She's a non-human person.
Yeah.
Tatiana.
It's like not a girl.
Chatiana.
Chatiana.
She's still a chat.
Tatiana.
Still a chat.
You're gonna say it with some attitude.
Chatiana.
Tatiana. Yeah. Exactly.
Although
Tatiana.
technically it's Tatiana the Wise, so I don't know where all this is coming from.
Tatiana.
Right? Tatiana's wise. Tatiana's not busting down nothing except for information. All right, and good advice occasionally.
Okay, hold on. Let's get into something that's
Sorry.
important. I got it. I think you said that you moved for love.
I don't know if it was for love.
Whatever.
I
You
think it
moved
was
in a relationship.
I did.
You moved
For another human being.
to Miami
Damn, that's a long way though.
during COVID.
During COVID, damn, which is already like an unknown time.
Yep,
Yeah, Miami was the hot spot.
You made an unknown as fuck decision in an unknown as fuck
He
time.
planned it and then asked my best friend if she wanted to
ride out.
Mm-hmm.
So you all rode out?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So after that, you got to Miami.
Well, in the midst of that, the whole relationship went left.
Okay, so then how about we do this instead of saying specifics? You can just tell people like advice almost as to like if you're moving to like moving
What did you learn from that?
like your experience from moving
you tell
to
somebody
a
something.
new city because of somebody else. Like, did you want to come to Miami? Was that even on your radar at all?
Are you happy?
Did you want to move from Boston?
I had said it one time, like, oh, I'd be down to try Miami. And then he, did the whole transition for us to go.
Okay.
Because remember, we was getting them checks.
Okay.
So
then it was, easy transition to come over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So then I was here.
And then now you're just, you're just married? Because you could have gone back to Boston. No?
I could have.
Right?
I should have, but I didn't.
Okay.
Why didn't you go back? Just because
I didn't want to transition over.
You want to just challenge yourself and just stay here and say fuck it?
Yeah, I didn't want to go back because not that I didn't want to go back to Boston, but because I didn't want to go back to old routine.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, you just wanted to change. Yeah. You just decided to embrace the
change the scenery and be your
very depressingly. It was very sad. It was.
Life puts you there, but it puts you there for a reason. Even if it's sad, you just gotta feel those feels real quick, and it's like, fuck it.
It's like nothing but lobsters.
I'm sure it was sad.
Okay, so you know about Friends?
No.
Oh. You
made
a lobster comment.
Though.
I know something else about lobsters.
The lobsters find their mate.
No. You tell me anything about lobsters, tell me my thing about lobsters.
I love it. There's two things of lobsters here. Right? Two different conversations of lobsters.
You know where I'm talking about.
Yeah, I actually do, but I love that
it's because you guys are old.
It's a good fucking show, okay? You don't even know what I'm talking about. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Nobody likes Friends for real.
He's about to tell us though. I want to know your interpretation.
Oh, no. I saw this shit, and it was about this guy who was a dentist, and they have those shitty fucking magazines, right, that nobody gives a fuck about.
Yeah.
But you read them because you're fucking bored as shit. You're the fucking dentist,
Waiting room.
What else are you gonna do? And one of them is about fucking lobsters, right? Yeah, one of them is about fucking lobsters, And at first you're like, who's the fuck about lobsters? Then you start reading the shit about lobsters, and it's like, when lobsters are trying to, get out of their fucking shell, they have to bury themselves deep down into a fucking bunch of rocks and shit and hide themselves. And they only feel that way because their body ends up getting too big for their shell and it's crushing their skull. And it's only because of the external fucking pressure that they even think to fucking bury themselves down beneath and smash their head against that rock and get out of that fucking previous shell and allow themselves to grow as big as they're fucking meant to be, right? That's the other thing, right? Lobsters are pretty much immortal. Nothing kills them. And just will keep growing. And only to give themselves the opportunity. So, fucking lobsters!
I see.
Yeah.
So
everything's cool though too.
Definitely.
Your thing's alright.
But that was good.
Okay. Growth.
I guess, lobsters are interesting, to say the least. On both sides of
life is interesting. So lobsters, what they find one mate for life? Is that what it is?
Sure.
What? What was the thing? Fuck Friends.
The only thing that came to mind was another crab crustacean.
Krabby Patty. What is it? No, I want to know.
It's about spider crabs.
Spider
crabs as they.
I definitely don't want to listen to this.
Oh no! It's just as they molt and they migrate.
Yeah.
They walk underneath ones that are already hard shelled because stingrays go and eat.
Aw, that's kind of sweet though.
Yeah.
The homie protects them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
I just don't want. I have a
Have you
very
seen this?
imagination, and I don't want to think about it.
I have imagination too. I thought about it. Wasn't that bad?
Good, but you're you, and I am me.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you had said something earlier that was very important. That he was like, "Oh, very important about the mind thing."
Okay.
So how
What did I
like
say? When did I say it? I say a lot of things.
okay, good. She said something, and then you were like, "Oh yeah, that is important." Like the fact that like you have to like take care of your mind or something.
Oh, I do remember something like that.
So what's one thing that you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
learned
favorite
about
movie.
yourself after being in like situationship after situationship after situation? Like how did you finally know that now? Like where you are now? Like how do you feel? You know, different. Because you
I mean,
said
like,
you keep referring to the yesterdays as the yesterdays. So obviously
what
they're the
was the work
yesterdays
of the
for a
mind that
reason.
got you to this point where now you're going through situationships too? You're semi-secret, whatever.
Well, we're not a secret. I just don't post.
No, I get it. It's
But like,
you guys are in your thing right now.
as far as like the mind aspect and growing from that, what did
Cultivating your
that look like,
relationship.
and why did you think this is working out differently? Like, obviously things have changed. You thought about things, you had some introspection. So,
Like what have you learned about yourself? I'm sure there are things that you have learned about yourself. There are things you've healed from. Things you know. You're the one that mentioned the thing of the mind.
Yeah.
So,
so you
and
said,
you don't have to get so specific. Think generally. Think like, oh, I'm talking to people. People are listening. People that can relate to the situations. So, take your situation and like generalize it almost, if that makes sense.
I
You
mean,
don't have to get so specific if you don't want to.
well, you're practicing like mindfulness or something, like just being present.
don't communicate. I shut down
Mm.
now.
Okay.
Coming from something that where when I would bring a topic up, they would get annoyed at it.
Okay.
Right. So now it's like if I want to bring up something that's bothering me, is he gonna get annoyed? While still like acknowledging different people, different times, not the same
yeah, but
version of like back then.
reflex, right?
Yeah.
They're used to like being
So
scared of what they're gonna think when you
or how they're gonna react.
Yeah.
Right. They're gonna say.
So
what they're gonna do.
knowing that and then still like having that,
like uncorrecting yourself.
I guess fear. Yeah, it just takes a lot of practice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like always practice.
Practice is annoying. It's always fucking practice. Always practice. Always practice.
It takes
so
like
annoying.
10,000 hours to get to mastery level for something, right? I think as much as an outliers somewhere. Pretty sure that's what the number was.
That's cool.
So I'm just saying, like, when I become a master at something, it takes practice. I'm more trying to validate your claim.
So would you say that your dating style has changed from then to now?
Yeah, but there's also an age gap.
Mm.
So
Interesting.
There's
or
like, are you younger or
I'm younger. I'm younger. I'm younger.
I feel like that usually works better than the other way around.
Yeah, for sure.
Why is that? You guys got reasons? You guys got theories?
Why it works that way? Because we're more mature than you guys. We
You
mature
think
quicker.
you don't think it's a social thing?
No, I think it's a mindset thing.
Yeah, it's a mindset thing. Because the older woman gets with a younger guy, she's a cougar. The older man gets the younger woman, he's a silver fox.
The silver fox. But also, I think that's also remember the word of our podcast is subjective.
Yeah, but if like
that is different for everyone.
But if a lot of people say something, then at what point does it stop being subject and start being object?
It's still subjective to everybody. Everybody has their own opinion because everybody has their own fucking lifestyle and their own experiences and their own things that they've like grown up and seen and been through, and even just being born, you know.
How you're raised. What the fuck was I doing at 26? How old am I? What? When was I 26?
I had just met my boyfriend at the time.
I was only
with for 9 years.
I've been in Miami for 5 years.
Guess I am a serial long-term relationshipper.
Told you.
It's a long time. 9 years, 7 years.
Oh.
All those were long times.
I was on my way to Miami at your age.
I see.
Oh shit, is it?
It's time for me to move to Thailand.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
So wait, being that you're an artist, because this is not even on here right now, but I
Okay.
just thought about it.
Don't-
Has like heartbreak or love or anything ever inspired any of the pieces you've ever created?
Ooh.
Yeah, for sure.
She said,
Maybe it's not a fresh piece, but it definitely helps with like going heads down. Because what the fuck else am I gonna do?
therapy,
Sure.
like a certain type of therapy.
It can, but it also feels like when you're in the shower and you're creating like the arguments in your head that you could have said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like anything in life, not just like maybe specifically like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Doing a lot of repetitive shit.
Not just in the shower, but sometimes.
Yeah. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
A couple of like
I can see
stabs here and there.
I can see how that's therapeutic as shit.
Be drawing
it's like
blood.
punching the bag.
Stitching and thinking.
I like punching things.
Well, overthinking.
Not punching things, but I like boxing and
yeah,
that's my thing.
I guess I do that as like working out. I mean, I do martial arts my whole life, and now I gotta like figure it out.
Like I can see how the stitching though is like a good
Or I'm like it's a good
like
it's a good isolation thing to do
by yourself.
But you shouldn't always isolate.
Play video games or something.
You can put like a good playlist on. That's what I do. Right?
Huh.
Put a good playlist
on. No, fuck that. I throw on movies.
Oh, movie.
I'm all movies. I do my throwbacks.
Like what?
Like Pulp Fiction. If I like really want to like experiment.
I like it.
I'll watch. I love cult films. Cults are fun.
Like what?
It's very fucked up to say that.
Cults are fun.
Cults. Cults are wild. Like you got
that's a soundbite right there. Cults are wild.
Cults are fun. I'm
so sorry.
That might go viral.
Oh fuck! I really.
It might just be that. Cults are fun. Cults are fun. Cults are fun.
Oh.
So what cult films are you talking about?
Just the ones that have been on Netflix. Like you got pastors that are like the voice of God, and you have these people that'll like bow down to them, and then you got their husbands that like see them as their. This is who I want to be. This is who I admire to be. So then when they're like, yes, for you to get the word of God, I have to have sex with your wives. And for you to get the next seat next to me up above God, then you are to have more than 3 wives. And then that's where like rape falls into the conversation because then like you have all these women that are having this one people and it's like kids.
Everyone has sex with leader. Everyone once a month has sex with leader.
Literally. Exactly. And they're still one of these like they're like still going. Like homie is like pastoring.
One of these people are still going.
Like they're in jail, like giving their word. It's crazy.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Shit gets deep.
Cults are wild. Like I watch that type of shit.
Yeah, because you can learn a lot from the crazy fucking world you live in. Shit.
And you're broken up.
A lot of people think like that. They're part of it. There's a lot of fucking crazies walking among us.
So you're not watching any anime or anything like that?
No. No, but then I'll watch my oldies. Like, what did I just recently watch? I was just watching fucking Chuck and Larry.
That's pretty fire.
Larry. That's a good one. Good on you. Yeah, oldies are always good to fall back on, for sure. Can never go wrong. Like, as a consumer, as an aspiring like actor, anything. As an artist, as a...
Like, if Kill Bill 1 and 2 is on,
there's always...
Like,
there's always a gem.
There's
always a gem in the classics. Classic music, classic... Anything that's been created what do they call it? 1900? I mean,
the most classic I get is like Sin City, right? It's like that has the whole noir vibe, and for me,
I wanted to watch that next.
OG as it gets.
There you go. I can see that. Yeah,
but
makes sense.
Even then, it's very modernized. It's definitely an homage to actual like noir movies and shit.
Right.
But
yeah, the love in the movies aren't real.
Well, the
I just saw The Notebook. Yeah.
The artistry in those old classic movies is like so you gotta appreciate it so differently because they had so much like different things to work with than we do now. We have it easier now, is how I like to say it. We have so many things to our we have access to so much shit to just make it easier for us to make the movie dope. Whereas before they had to like really make it dope by getting creative as fuck because they didn't have access to shit.
Those programs make anything, right? But still, I think it's a lot of work, regardless if like you have to be more like it's like the original Alien movie, right? They show the alien like only in that one dark ass scene with like that one post can hug you and shit, right?
Yeah.
Like they couldn't do as much, but like I think it works for what you're going for.
Yeah.
Right. Then the next movie get their budget up and you
like really it's about the message at that point. That's why people were like, "Oh, this movie was so it was."
Yeah.
For the most part, they were.
The suspense was pretty good.
The actors actually had to swim in like the full costume in the water, and they could only take like so many takes because they couldn't see, and they were underwater.
Facts.
Yeah, fun fact.
Fun facts.
That's what I watch on Facebook.
No, that's dedication.
I think I saw that too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have not.
That is dedication, brother. Learn from the best. Learn from the best.
What, just living in some dirty ass water?
You would do some shit like that. You would do it in like 1 take, 2 takes, and like.
No, but it's like apparently like it's bad, so they want you to keep doing it all day, and like they don't want to go.
Nah, those are people that are not confident in their artistry, so they want you to do it over and over again, so that they have enough to work with. But you probably did it good in the first or second take. So that's where they need to figure their shit out and get confident in what they're doing. Cause
you gotta be like
you as an actor shouldn't have to do something 15 times unless it's like a one-shot wonder and like you guys are really trying to make a creative shot and people are fucking up here and fucking up there and it's not you and then you just gotta redo it over and over again because that's like the game of the trade. I mean, whatever. You understand what I mean?
The thing with the thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Weird. Woo.
I don't know. I think there's merits to anything, right? It's subjective. Whether it comes to any form of art or whether it comes to love, people have weird ways of going about things.
True.
But I think the only way you achieve like any kind of harmony is by putting that on display, have people react to it in real time. Like, be honest with yourself, make your art, do the take how you want, send the message you're thinking about, and get the response, get the feedback, and go from there. But if you live like sheltered, hiding, thinking that everything's gonna go wrong, you're never gonna get that.
Yeah.
Shift, right? Shift?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure, shift. Yeah, perspective.
I like it. What are you looking for in your like dating life next moving forward?
I'm looking for a sugar daddy, really. You know,
you and me both, sister.
That is really why I came on here. Is to like no, just kidding.
You heard it here first, folks. She wants a sugar daddy. Support her.
Like every time that you
she'll settle for $4K a month.
It's a joke. It's a joke. Every time you're getting into a relationship, like, what are you looking for? Like, are you looking for your partner? Are you looking for the person you want to spend the rest of your life with? Is that the goal?
Are you trying to plug in your romantic fantasy to everybody?
I don't know because I like him. It's a good time.
Okay.
But is it like your favorite food?
No. No.
But is it like
it's very like I would say it's very between me and him. Like the type of
okay. It's just like a you thing right now, like in your own world.
Just what happens when it's just me and him.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just what comes up. So it's kind of hard to explain because I'm also trying to let go and just do it. Right? Like.
Okay.
Stitching.
But essentially then, if it works out, this could be somebody that could be part of your world.
Yes.
Part of your world.
And how do you know when you want to make that change? Like bring someone into like what it means to be in your world. They just happens organically over time, like just kind of little by little.
It's just how it's. I guess it's how it's going now.
Which is.
But in my head, I don't think anything is forever. I don't know. Like anything can fucking happen. Nothing is set in stone. So we're dating. I don't think it's fear because there's been a lot of things. I mean, it's almost been a year.
Okay.
So we've got, you know, like
Okay. You've gotten past certain things already. In other words.
Yeah. But he also deserves communication, and it's hard for me at times. So when that happens, there's a shutdown in me. Like I said earlier, like I don't want to like bring something up, and he's like,
Okay.
right.
But so you haven't challenged yourself to try it differently?
Lately,
Okay.
I initiated a conversation, pretty much observing like, hey, or like talking about it, being like, I have baggage, bro. Like,
okay.
I know it's not the same.
So even the fact that he's been patient enough to still be here, and you've been like that way,
yes,
like resistant with certain
I like
things,
that a
like,
lot.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's a little bit abusive, no?
What do you
To
mean?
him. Like, how long is he gonna wait for? But at least now you're saying that you're opening up now.
No, it was just like it was something I didn't say when it
When you needed to?
pretty much.
Or like
so
when the
it
time came?
right. So then I
Yes.
I held back because then everything went better. It was a good time. We were chilling, and then like something else.
You didn't want to make it heavy.
Yeah, I didn't want to annoy him.
You didn't want to make it heavy. You didn't want to make it heavy. I get
So
it.
I didn't say anything, and then finally, like I literally was like, okay. The next day, I was like, all right, this is what it is on my end.
Okay.
Because it's not fair for him to think that he knows,
Right.
because he doesn't.
Okay. That's fair.
That'd be offensive.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah. And it came with time.
Yeah.
And it came with time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that like?
It was cool. He offered to like speak first. He brought it up about like my shutdown, so I had to explain to him where the shutdown came from. While also acknowledging you're not the same person. Like this is not the same type of relationship. It is completely fucking different. There's no comparison. But like to hear it and then have the impact of like, I'm gonna just
Okay.
mm-hmm.
Cool.
So he got it.
He was receptive to the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then you guys are like on the same page right now.
We're getting there.
Was it
Yeah.
vacation?
It's a good time.
Okay, good.
Because I don't think like everybody could have that kind of talk and actually have the person understand them, much less be able to like.
Or even listen.
Right. Or give a fuck enough to listen.
Listen.
Well, and it takes a lot to open up.
Yeah.
And then if you feel like somebody's not listening, immediately you're like, all right, this is not the person that I talk to then.
Yeah.
This is the person that I do this with, or whatever. And then if you do start showing like interest in like wanting to hear me, it's like, no, we don't do that.
No.
We don't do that. We've never done that. We're not gonna do that.
So they can't like learn. Well, because you're saying this thing comes with time. So what's the difference between like it working and it not working if they don't understand at first? Like if they didn't know you were trying to be like vulnerable with them and they reacted in a negative way, now they're in the shitbox per se. Now they can't work their way up because they happen to fuck up. What if homeboy here wasn't like all peaches and sunshine, but he just learned over time, like by feeling it out, like, well, this is what worked out. Like, you don't think it's kind of like RNG, like kind of luck based, like bro kind of got lucky enough to get to be with you, like not fuck up in the time. You know what I mean?
I guess it depends on how much time, because if at a certain amount of time you're just who you are, then you're just who you are. And if you're trying to be different now because you realize that I'm a certain way, then that's just like kind of a red flag, because it's
Like
not
it's
who you are
hypocritical or empty,
authentically,
yeah.
or you're
Or you're
just trying
putting
to
on the
like,
fucking,
you know,
you don't
trophy
think
wife.
humans are always changing and shit? Like someone who was one way 5 years ago can't be another way now.
Sort of.
Like
Yeah,
if
of
you
course.
change your environment,
That's
you change your
fair.
experiences, you change your like.
If there's a defensiveness on their side,
What do you mean by
that people get defensive when it just comes down to like, hey, I want to have a conversation with you.
Right,
You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Like your
Well,
guard's already up.
Your
Gotcha.
guard is
They're
ready.
like,
Like,
well,
what
it's
does that
like,
You
mean?
don't know what the fuck. I don't
Right.
know what you've done. I don't know. So for me to like say that, it's like, all right,
Okay.
like what the fuck you gotta say?
So people who are more defensive or
Yeah, so would be more bound to conflict rather than all right, cool, sitting down and then like just listening.
Right.
People don't know how to listen
Right.
true
without conflict, and that was an issue with one of my relationships because I get loud.
Well,
I
you're
don't
the boss,
yell, but I'm loud. And I cuss a lot. So he was like,
so
you
it sounds
know,
like you're pissed, but really you're just like trying to express
Expressing
just like
yourself.
aggressive, and it sucks. It fucking sucks.
That's what my mom was. She was like, I'm not mad. I'm just passionate. I'm like passionately being.
I have to add at the end of arguments with certain people. Be like, I'm not fucking yelling at you. I'm just
Expressing
loud.
myself.
So I'm not yelling.
This is loving cussing, all right? Like this is just me being me.
Right.
I'm not cussing at you. I'm just cussing around you.
I'm just cussing.
Maybe I'm talking at you, but like we're here.
We're not conversation. You're the person I'm talking
Stop
to.
being a fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Stop being so sensitive, Sally.
Had an ex that was like, "Why do you have to curse?" I'm like, "Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not?
Why the fuck can't I curse?
What do you want me to do? This is how I'm feeling today. I'm gonna let you know now.
That's how you know I'm bullshitting you. That's how you know everything comes out of my mouth is gonna be bullshit.
I don't even know how to express myself.
Because who talks that way?
Bro, there's people who talk like that.
Yeah, but it's so forced. It's like it's obvious.
I wonder how do they argue? Like I would love to hear how those soft-spoken people argue.
I think you're full of shit.
Like I would just.
They probably
like,
just
do they get
avoid
loud
conflict.
at some point?
No, they're probably
like, I'm gonna walk away now.
Yeah.
No, listen, but there's people that are like, "That's it, cool," and walk away. That's it. You're not getting through no more. Once it's thing, and then that's it. No, fuck that. Yeah. People break that shit off and never come back.
I'm gonna try and do the Michael Jackson voice next time I get pissed off. That way I don't sound aggressive. Woo!
Well, that's gonna be something.
For sure. Fuck around, the next person to piss me off and be like, oh, you're in it now.
It's like, did I just piss off an off-duty clown? Like, what's going on? Why are you talking like that? Go get the nose and makeup. This is way weirder.
Like, Vicky Bell's so weird. Oh, you're in this shit house now, pal.
Oh shit, dude.
What movie was that from?
Hilarious. That's funny.
Wow, that was good.
Woo, that's good. That's a good way to flip it. So
that was funny.
We do have
wicked funny.
Are you gonna do your fire rapid questions?
Man, you know
fire rapid.
I don't even know half of them are. I don't even agree with half of them.
What's happening here?
You're trying to change my background, yeah. You're trying to change my background for some reason.
Okay, so basically the rapid fire, I said it backwards. I'm a little dyslexic.
We'll ask a bunch of questions really fast.
We ask you like 5 to 7 questions on like some quick fast type shit, and then you answer them on some quick fast type shit without thinking.
Oh shit! All right.
Like her face already. Ah shit. Are you ready? Do you want to ask them? Come on.
I don't agree with them.
Okay, just
why?
Agree with.
Wow. What don't read one that you don't agree with? I want to know why it's not agreeable.
Just don't understand it. Alright, whatever. We're gonna start.
Something.
Doesn't matter. Number 1, date someone who can't dress or can't make you laugh.
Can't dress.
See, dinner date or creative date?
Dinner.
Worst first date vibe? Too cocky or too awkward?
Cocky.
Texting 24/7 or voice note only?
Oh, text.
You're crazy. You can use your thumbs that much all day. I'll talk about it. Number 5, which is worse? A situationship that drags on or a relationship that moves too fast?
Oh, fuck. Situationship.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know.
Wait, situationship that runs too fast?
No, a situationship that drags on or a relationship that moves too fast.
Fuck that. I'm still single.
You're like, none of that shit. That shit trash.
No.
There's a reason for that, but yeah.
Alright, what about an ex you blocked versus an ex you still grab a drink with?
Wait, what?
Clearly, it could be somebody she grabs a drink with because she basically says she's friends with all the people she's not dating anymore.
Okay. Have you ever gone full CIA, satellite, stalking, fucking someone online before first date?
No.
You ever try to vet your opponent before you go into the game?
Yeah, I will do. Where did I meet him? I don't know. That depends. That depends. But no, I'd go.
Like, if I have access, I'll go check them out.
Like now we got those meta glasses. You can put that on, search their fucking face, look for their Instagram.
That's weird.
Not like
Why?
that. Maybe like the first like 9 posts type shit. Like, see if you're a normal person.
But what if you don't see them on social media yet and you think they're a normal person and you already like struck a conversation and then you follow them and you're like,
I want to know why. That's fine with me. I just want to know why. Like, are you a fucking drug dealer, off the grid, weirdo person? Like, what's going on? Like, or are you a killer?
how do you communicate?
Are you a murderer? Did you come here, change your name? You have a full new alias, like, and you just don't have social media. Like, I want to know.
You think
more.
these guys are gonna be telling you that shit from the beginning just to satisfy your curiosity?
No, that's why I'm gonna do my research. You just asked research.
The CIA satellite stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna research.
So how are you gonna do that?
I'll figure it out. If you don't are not on the internet somewhere somehow,
Yeah,
you should
AI now. We can figure everything out.
You know what? You're right. I
That
just
is
think
so
of
true. You
glasses.
can even fucking put their fucking thing in and be like, "Is this a real person?" And they're gonna be like, "This is so and so," and then they have a different name. You'll be like, "Getting catfished? Who? Not me. You." What are you passing me this for?
I'm done.
Oh, okay. I think we're done then, right?
I don't know. You're the one that set that
Yours
up.
is like basically the end. Yeah, like we end. We're gonna start ending the episodes with those rapid fire questions because they're fun.
What about a 30-second talk your shit segment?
Talk your shit.
Yeah.
Talk your shit.
Just talk your shit.
Talk your shit.
Just talk your shit.
Go ahead, talk your shit.
I think global
You
warming is
start.
fake.
Oh, like that? Talk your shit. Thought it had to do with love.
I just want to say that. I just want to say that.
I'm here thinking he was gonna hit me with something
Nope.
like, you know, poetic or
Nope.
relationship.
Not right now. I'm feeling ignorant.
Or...
I think global warming is fake. I think we'll say that.
He said, "How about a talk your shit segment?"
Yeah. All right. You want something about
I don't
love?
have shit to talk about.
Bitches are weird.
We're weird.
Bitches are weird. You witnessed today. They come out of nowhere. They hit you up. They ask you for a favor, and it's like.
That's anybody though. People are weird. I think that's how you should phrase it.
I'm gonna stand by the way I phrase it. I respect your way.
Y'all are weird too. We could give you some weird fucking situations, but it's like that's why you can't. It's all subjective. I'm gonna keep saying that shit. People are gonna get tired.
Spell subjective.
SUBJECTIVE. Subjective.
Now sit and roll over.
Sit and roll over, Wesley.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, people are weird as fuck.
Subjective is the ultimate cop out, though. It's like, yeah, people are weird, but people are weird for different reasons.
That was your situation today,
yeah,
and that girl being weird. And I probably had a situation earlier in the day, or yesterday, or last week that made your species weird. So it's like, it's subjective in the sense that I'm living my life, you're living your life, and you're going through weird shit, and I'm going through weird shit, and it's different weird shit, but it's all weird shit. God. I don't know why you have to say I see so many times.
Because I see you.
Do you though? Or are you just gonna keep telling me that it's subjective until it's objective? Because I still don't believe that.
I see.
Whatever, you know, chime in, people. Like, I don't know what else to fucking say, you know?
Also, do you think it's easier to find love when you leave your hometown?
I don't know. Who the fuck are you? Are you someone who leaves the house? Or are you someone who stays home? Are you a homebody? Do you go out? Are you experimentative? I texted my homegirls. I texted my homegirls and I was home for like 2-3 days and I was like, yo, should I like go to this event? And they were both like, yeah, go.
Fire.
And I went alone.
There you go.
And that place was packed.
It was.
And did you
where we
end up meeting people there?
Yes, I did. I went to. So I went in and, you know, signed up like she said, but my ultimate plan was to go to the bar first. I was in a beeline straight to the fucking bar. I was alone.
Always. You gotta go to the bar.
So I got on the bar and then there was a mirror on top. So I was able to look to see who was behind me. And like scope around.
There was a mirror.
Yeah.
You did your recon on there.
Bar, and actually the location, like the venue was nice.
Okay.
Yeah. It was a cool venue.
And
there was also a lot of weird people there.
Yeah, for sure. I tried.
That's the one thing is that you have to know.
How do you know?
That's probably subjective also.
You just don't want no one to hate you.
No, they're weird people now.
I'm so serious.
Well, they were dressed weird. They're
awkward. They're just socially awkward.
They're just like they stand really can't speak. What
they're like just weird. Like maybe they're just like sitting down looking. Maybe they just look weird. They have a weird look to their eyes. Maybe it's just that you can see that they're not talking to anybody. Maybe it's just you can tell when people are weird. It's okay. I'm weird, but I'm not that weird. That's what I always say.
Like socially acceptable weird.
Sure. Yeah, exactly.
I'm weird.
Just, like, authentic. I'm authentic. So my authenticity, it can come off weird. But I'm not like a weird person that's like hiding behind like my weird. You know, like people do this shit. Like
so
when they come up to you, but then they're trying and it's so cute because they're trying. And you gotta give it to them. They're trying. But it's like, oh man, no, you gotta keep working. Practice does make perfect, my friend. Let's practice.
5 more
By all
times. The
means,
next one.
let's talk. Ask me the questions that you want to ask me. It's so
And
cute.
what happened? How does that
They
work?
just ask their questions and then I
And then you're
answer
just
them.
like,
And then I know that it's
bye.
practice. And
Yeah. I mean, it. I don't know what you're expecting. You're just meeting other people.
You're just meeting other people, yeah.
You're in a room full of strangers.
I guess.
It's a singles event. It's not like a speed dating.
The only thing we all have in common,
I think
most
that's what
likely, is
people
that we're
think.
single.
I think that's what people think singles events are, is speed dating, and it's not that.
You go to a bar, you
It's just
walk
like if you're going to like a
It's like a
networking.
function.
It's like if you're going to
Yeah.
like a networking event for singles.
Yeah.
But it's like,
Basically.
you know, you
Pretty
do your
bad.
thing, I do my thing, but also I don't have a partner, you don't have a partner. Let's talk about all that for some reason and then see where it goes.
That shit.
Well,
That shit.
people
Not
are
even.
looking to be.
Yeah.
I was just looking to meet people.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Seems like a desperate place.
Yeah, remember,
like if you don't have a
she
relationship.
just
they
moved
go for
here,
that.
so that's
For friends
probably-
is more like it's cool, it's a vibe. But it's like I
Right.
don't know. Maybe I should try it. Maybe it's not desperate vibe. Maybe I'm just being a dick because I haven't been.
Maybe you're looking too much into it. Sometimes, see what I said, you guys overthink.
Eh,
It's not that.
It's not that deep.
Like you're literally going to an event that other people are at for the same reason that you're at. And then you're just there to have conversation. Boom. That's it. Like dating is not fucking hard. And events like this shouldn't be either. It can be intimidating, I guess. If you've never been to one.
Facts.
But for ones that are like the ones that
But
we
that's
went
why you go to the bar.
You know, like you need a plan.
yeah.
If you're, like I had a plan. I said, I came in, I got registered.
Or you come already, like you had your drink already.
Or you had a plan. You know what I'm saying? Like you planned. But if you're going alone, that's like your thing.
Exactly.
Eventually, I met her.
Because she had the white thing. So I was like, oh, she's down to meet.
It was like, buddy. It's like instead of down to.
I think I had the white thing
it's
too.
like down to hang out.
Exactly.
Like,
because I was like, yeah. When I saw that they had that option, I was like, that's a cool option because it's cool to meet friends too. Like whether it's from this sex or the other sex, like if you vibe with somebody, you vibe with somebody. It's pretty cool.
If you vibe with somebody, you vibe with somebody. Wow. I was for sure listening to everything you said. What? All that important stuff.
Well,
listen, go to a dating event. I suggest you do. If you're bored, go.
Exactly.
Try it out. I want to do a network event on Mondays in Brickell. That I want to go to.
I see. So what do you mean?
It's an event. It's like it's just an event.
Is this what adult people do?
Yeah.
People go to events.
Yeah. I want to go to one on Monday.
You want successful people. Like, how else are you gonna meet them? What are you gonna meet them in a bar? Fuck no.
Did you even notice my awesome work?
No, it's at a bar.
No, but I'm saying like.
That's what we're talking.
If you just meet somebody like at a random bar, depending on the bar, is that an actual candidate or not? You know.
Yeah, it'll start at like 7, and
if it's a networking event, that's intentional. Like you know that these people are in here.
Yeah, but then you can show a little
business. Exactly.
So,
it becomes flirty. Flirty.
Well, I guess anything can become flirty if you meet someone who's flirty, though. Like,
yeah. Or the chemistry. The chemistry's a thing.
Yeah, if the vibe is vibing.
The vibe is vibing. The vibe is vibing.
I feel like that's where you find your sugar daddy.
The networking event.
So networking events got all the sugar daddies. Now you know if that's what you're into. Movie recording has stopped automatically.
Oh, okay. I just moved that. It's been like
25 minutes.
So not even closing thoughts, statements.
Closing thoughts and statements. Keep going for love. Is that what you're aiming for? Do you want marriage and children? Or are you trying to do like the traditional thing?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't even know.
You're not planning it too much. You just can't.
Do you want no goals for love? You're just living your life day by day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like it. I like being in a relationship.
Like you just want to be in a relationship. You don't really know. You don't really care what comes out of it. You just want to be loved and love them back. Or not even. You know what I mean?
Fuck, I don't know. Do I need to know this?
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I think
like,
people
know what they want. Yeah. Like
maybe.
I know I talk to people who like they want the marriage and the kids thing. Like for me personally, I just want to be in a relationship where like I can be myself. I can like have somebody who I can do life with, you know, whether I go, you know, do like they don't have to be part of everything that I do, but they have to like accept me, love me, and I want to accept them and love them back, and like you know support each other.
Okay, accept them. Yeah, I want to be accepted. Yeah. I just didn't really like think about
like
it.
A partner in life, like a best friend that I can like have sexual intercourse with.
I want like 12 kids in a farm.
Like some dick. I'm saying.
See, exactly.
Okay, that's different, but I got you. That's
All
what
I
you
heard
want
was suck dick on a farm.
You combine them both.
Woo! Yeah, I did.
Hey.
That was fun for me.
Suck
Those
dick on a farm.
I'm like,
Those things are not
suck
mutually
on
exclusive.
farm. All right.
I
Yes.
said I want 12 kids on a farm.
Yeah, no, I know. I actually heard you both separately, but together it
Sounds
sounded
awesome.
funner. Yeah. Sounded like a good time.
All right, well,
Well,
what was I gonna say? Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Oh man.
Wow,
yeah.
that's how you end
That's how
it.
he always ends it.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
Well, thank you, Lena, for being on our show and
Thank you for
spilling
having
your
me.
guts to us today about your situationships and your relationships. And with that, we are out. Don't give up on love if you want love. Figure it out if you don't know it, and see you next time.
Fuck that.